when it just came out, it was such a brilliant site. When you had IT in school and all that, you were just sitting playing random games.
Yeah, no, all that stuff was banned when I went to high school.
That's
so.
why you know how to proxy firewall. Come on.
Well, I know, but like even if you use like all those like tunnel things and like I was a noob at computers back in the day, so I didn't know about all that stuff.
You just make the proxy to I think it's 127.0.0.1 and at port 1080, and then you tunnel through that.
No idea. All right, here we go. This is the tricky part. Yeah, got that. Alright. So, Mr. 2, how are the servers? They still not up?
Still not up.
Alright, these levels are too easy. What am I doing? I need to go to the next world.
It's actually funny, I'm more awake now. I was almost falling asleep watching your stream alone.
I know. See, you just get energized, but it's tiring as well. Like, after you commentate, Mr. 2, you'll just get extremely sleepy. I can almost guarantee it.
But I'm soon hitting the 40-hour mark of being awake, so...
Oh, whoops. I had to try and minimize the stream thing there because it was taking up too much graphical power, trying to get you guys... Oh, crashed the game. Dang it. So, this game does not have good support for opening and closing itself. Bummer. Servers are still down. Yeah, guys, this is the Kill the King tournament. Hosted every week, but servers are down again. What is going on? Failings.
I'm gonna send you a link. More. You should stream on the stream.
I should stream on the stream?
Yeah, you should stream it on the stream. We need to go deeper.
We need to go deeper? Are we watching Inception all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Newgrounds, Portal, okay.
It's a movie. You need to see it before playing Dad's game.
Dad's at work. Oh gosh.
Dad's at work. It's so goddamn hilarious.
This is looking pretty bad.
Listen to the music. Listen to the music in the start. Before you go in. It's so insane.
What?
You gotta say the beat.
What is this madness?
It's Sparta?
Hadouken! You know what would be awesome is if somebody actually got to work this way. That'd be amazing.
Pardon?
Rocket shoes? What is going on here?
It's super dad. That's how dad is, man. Ain't your dad like that?
No, my dad, not exactly like that.
They can't see it.
They can't see it?
No.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I had the Kill the King thing up. All right, I'll refresh. I apologize, guys. I was being a noob, so I apologize. You guys now got a spoiler.
You should never remove the Kill the Kings because my name is on it. Oh, remember this time to let him hear the start music with the beat in the menu. It's so awesome.
I'm watching the video now.
The only problem is you can't put down the sound level, so I can't hear you if I'm streaming it myself. By the way, if somebody's living right next to K or something, kick him in the ball so he wake up and fix the service. So it's up.
Servers are up. Screw this. We're getting back to the game. Back online. See, look at that. Cast is quick like a cat. Just, you know, as soon as the word comes in, bam. Fast reactions. One
You just FADC into a login?
Yeah, FADC into login. You betcha, Mr. 2.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
Okay.
West side.
Username and oh, that's right. I was about to be like, what? Somebody ninja'd my password? Okay, so needs me to buy, Champion Edition. Oh, yeah. Can't go into the BL Gaming channel, or else I'll get spammed.
Nope. I'm gonna get invited, and then I'm gonna invite you. We just saw in Sorry Russia against...
Against,
Bread and cheese.
Bread and cheese? Was it bread and cheese? Yeah, it was bread and cheese.
Yeah, it was bread and cheese.
Yep.
And then Sorry Russia won.
Yeah, and then we're gonna watch, Ham No Idea versus Donors by Heart. So, Ham No Idea versus Donors by Heart coming up next in the losers semifinals.
What did you say? Which month?
Donors by Heart. Semifinals. Losers semifinals.
Oh, Scruff bringing back the Vanguard.
Yeah, he actually did a very good job.
He promised me last night when we were sitting and talking on RSC because, we were sitting with Bicon, but he went out to Fab and then we just talked about Vanguard. So he promised me to get it back.
No, and he did a pretty good job before with it. He didn't smurf or scriff any ultimates, as we like to say. So.
Two six. I just need to find your link to the stream, the diary link.
And you're echoing.
It was for someone want to know where to find the video on demands.
Oh yeah, I should probably put that in our contact thing. I am gonna make a post about that, guys. I fell asleep right after the stream yesterday. I was just so tired, I couldn't reply to any messages. It was really bad. I went to bed at 8:30 at night on a Saturday, so my life for BLC, eh?
Righto, old chap.
Righto, chap.
Chip.
But I am gonna make a post. All of our videos are on OwnTV/BLGaming. I'm going to show you how to get there, just so that you have it for future reference. And here you go. You go own3d.tv/blgaming. Yay! And we should have our videos.
I forgot cast.
we should have all of our videos here, and this is what it looks like. And yep,
you got an invite.
I got an invite. Okay. All right. Cool. And so like I do go through and rename everything so you guys can easily find it. We are going to try and take it off of Own TV and put it onto the YouTube site that we do have. We don't have anything in there yet, but we have some volunteers that are trying to help splice up videos and things like that. So yeah, I mean that's coming in the future, and I just need more people to help with video editing. That's about it. Because we have a FTP site that we have all of our videos on. You can just take them down, splice them up, I'll upload them to YouTube. And then everybody can see the glory of BLC. Alright, so I just took some more bites of rice right there. Man, I'm starving. Whenever I commentate, I just get hungrier than is like if I smoked weed or something.
Yeah, we know you're smoking weed all the time.
Nah, man. I don't smoke. I don't smoke often.
That's our trip, bro.
Alright, so I did get the team names right. That's always good. I sort of guessed which side they'd be on, but...
Let's see if something gonna be switched up. We're gonna have... what's it called? Have no name against. I was close to say Pubic Transportation, but now I said it. Yep. Donors by Heart, ain't it?
Donors by Heart. Yep. Donors by Heart.
Bringing back the season 4 totally OP combo.
Yeah. Back then, Vanguard was just ridiculous. And I remember when he would like do half damage to himself, half damage to the other person, give him like all these rage stacks, as well as reduce the CC by 50%. Yeah.
If you use Vanguard on another guy, he still got the Vanguard of himself too. So he reduced 50% of the damage also done to him. And got rage stack from it. It was so stupid.
Yeah, he just had way too much protection, so...
Anyways,
hype it up, dude.
Hype time.
Hype it time. Zeb, glutton,
Plagoo.
wants meat. Plagoo. Ham bone over there. Haven't said ham bone in a little while. So it looks like Zab, you know, he learned his lesson. He's actually eating before he does the pulls now. Very good strategy, so he can get M1s off as soon as people charge in.
They actually forced all cooldowns on the hybrid right now, so could be a possible switch.
They're going to try and go on to Malachor, but bad idea. What you want to do is you want to pull him so that you can charge after him once he spaces. But, you know, he took this top road right here, and he now can be pressured. Script trying to come back, trying to help Malachor. That's the job of a Vanguard, and it looks like a point-blank charge onto Pandrum right there. So that's going to stop any kind of pressure from going on. And here it is. A lockdown can come on to Pandrum. No stun combination. Nothing to really get out of there. As he now just used his Frog Leap and temporal lockdown. But, Hybrid killed Scriff. What was he thinking? Just hitting that stone shield.
Pandrum can't get away and going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, that is true. Other side was used, though. And definitely you can see the health bars
Double
right
Venom
here.
Launch. It is possible.
No, just a single. Because it doesn't go behind like a Aftershock from Vanguard. So...
I knew that.
Malachor does have a lockdown ready and waiting. He's just trying to see where Peta is and whether other side's used and if Pandrum uses a space. And double lockdown right there. Gonna be huge. Frog Leap is down. That is not what you want to use because you know Hybrid's gonna use his ultimate right afterwards. So you gotta save it. And good chrono so that the double Soul Link couldn't get off early. And that's it. So freaking nice. Too bad Hybrid kills me, says Scriff. So, you know, that Glutton Stone Shield. Let's see how much damage he did with that. 54, almost as much as his Madness Strike. But, you know, the Glutton right here, he has to choose his target wisely. I would actually like him to try and hit Scriff more than anything. Wait till that Reflect is down so you don't get stunned, and then just go on to Scriff. Because Scriff has limited mobility. You just pull him back in, do the slows. He's near Malachor. Or if you can get Malachor... with the pull, then that's great as well, because once he spaces, then you follow him with a rush yourself. So
not good hitting the Kunju, but the guy open now, he doesn't have anything other than the space.
Yeah, so Hybrid
space.
Hybrid could be going down right here, but not
really
going to proc that. And he has an ultimate. Can he use it? Aftershock and a nice other side onto Zab. So
Malachor is slow, and they can actually capitalize on him.
Yeah,
but gotta be careful.
Scriff trying to do some damage to Zab, trying to not let him get in. Malachor can be in some trouble. And here it is, stun combination. No, not going to happen, but Malachor gets hit by an EX dart. And in the meantime, Zeb dies, so just not enough punish onto one target. Like, everybody's low right now, but it's just not enough to kill one target. EX darts, can they kill him? Malachor, no, not going to happen. Reflected Spiritual Link, and everybody is just surviving by, shoelace. And, a thread, as, Malachor's just sitting off in the back, healing everybody up pretty high right now. And Pandrum just feeling like, just one more hit, one more stun combination, one more anything could have just taken him out. It's not going to happen, though.
Look at the protection from the Vanguard. He's actually doing 114 at the moment. He actually got some clutch Vanguard.
Yeah, as well as some healing from, I guess, what is it? Blood Fury? Yeah, that's whenever you use a rage stack. But 45 damage mitigated from Vanguard, and not too bad. So, I mean, you could see a little bit more, but, if it's burst damage, then by all means. Definitely helped out. Zab just cannot get in. I don't know what's going on. Here it is. Punish Scriff right now. Punish him. Your M1's down.
Yeah, wait for Reflect, and now he can go.
Now he can go in. Now he can go in. And actually, a taunt in was pretty good. But nope. There he is. He's going to get on right now. Just going to M1.
No. He got M2 from Scriff.
Oh, from Scriff. So, yeah, his M1 is down after that. But right there, Hybrid's just going to be able to control him at that point.
Hybrid can be open on.
Lockdown hits Peta. This could be dangerous. A nice aftershock right there after the pull-in. That's a classic combo.
Stop on the Venom Launch, but he can actually line it off for free. At least two.
Yeah, two right there. And that could cause Malachor to space if Zab... I think he popped him up in the air so the damage didn't go off. And Zeb getting absolutely wrecked. In the meantime, Malachor, though, very low, but again, Scriff with that Man's Guard, not going to allow Malachor to take too much damage. Aftershock can come out, it hits 2 targets, breaks the barrier, and, Malachor's still sitting pretty over there. Nice max range charge, and a good EX Fear just to pull Zab back out of the fight. Whole Cold team is collapsing, trying to help him out, because Malachor's getting pulled again. One more hit, he could be going down. Can Peta finish him off? Yes, that is it, and Pandrum looking to be pretty dicey and slicey over here, as he did shoot a dart, and I believe he got the kill. And Zab, I should say Zab. But Malachor says, worst space ever, question mark, right by Peta, so he knows that he messed up.
He's standing right next to a guy that just actually can press his spell lock, and it's GG, so...
I think he got, 3 Aftershocks that round, and hit 2 targets each?
Yeah, and they got the double Venom Launch.
Huge damage.
But it's so much, they got a lot of mitigation. Just because Vanguard is not doing that much damage anymore, he's actually mitigating a lot of damage.
Oh, Zab going back to his old ways where he does the pull and then the eat. Not going to happen, but Hybrid actually in a very, very bad spot. Soul Bolt is down, so half of his utility is gone. As Zab almost has an ultimate here, just a couple more M1s.
Switch on Malachor
now.
Yeah,
Malachor is in the side ramp, but he is getting some support from Scriff, and oh my goodness, Pandrum, nice stun combination. Stop that ultimate, but he is very low. He's going to use that EX.
Is it double?
No, I don't think it was a double.
Yeah, it hit Hybrid.
Hit just at the end. Scriff about to go down. Oh, he completely smurfs his ultimate, though. Could have killed Pandrum, but a nice other side came out anyways. Toxin Bomb, blocked. And Pandrum just jumping around. He's still trying to get on Malachor. Knockback, and it looks like Malachor's just going to go away with a little bit of health left, and Hybrid could be the target of choice. Nice Man's Guard, and he's going to get right back out. Look how close these guys are to dying, and a double Aftershock kill. Gib to Gib. Back to back.
He hit a Ling Hybrid right before he got teleported.
Oh, really?
So he took 40 damage.
He took... No. Really? No way. No.
Look at the damage Aftershock has done. 160 damage.
What? So he got hit once at the beginning, then Hybrid spaced away and got hit again?
No, he hit 2. He hit Malachor when he pulled him in, and then he hit Hybrid in the end of it.
Okay, alright.
So that did 80 damage, and the second one also made a double hit.
Oh, I see. Alright, well, here we go. We're going to see what they're going to do. They're actually going onto the Glutton, doing a lot of damage to themselves. Great Stone Shield right there, and a great other side to help support the teammate. And Zab absolutely getting knocked back by those rage stacks of M1. So good control there by Scriff, but regardless, they are pretty low, and, Pandrum just, I don't know, he's just sort of sitting out of the fight, trying to do as much damage and trying to get in. But nothing really coming about right now, as Zab is going to be focused on right now. He's away from his healers. A Chronoflux comes up, so no heals can get through there, as the lockdown was on Peta and Pandrum as well. He's just trying to survive, going to rush back. Can't get any heals in time. Nice swap out at the last second. He pulls Hybrid in. This could be very bad, though. He's just going to try and eat, try and get some health, and he is... other side at the last second mid-charge, but that's just going to save his life, and he's going to heal around the corner. So great job by Peta right there so far. Barrier's going to break.
Scruff has an ultimate. Can he use it?
Can he use it? He uses it right into the Stone Shield. Not as effective. Reduced a lot of that damage taken. And Malachor's off in the corner. Hybrid trying to shoot his ultimate long range, and it looks like Scriff could be going down any second. Man's Guard, but no, they take out... Peta in the meantime, stuck in the corner. A little bit of lag right there. And double lockdown comes out. An amazing play. Zeb almost died.
That was close.
Or Zab almost died. And then, Scriff was just one hit away for so long. Incredible.
Yeah, it was incredible that the Scruff didn't go down there. He actually did one thing good. He was low and was pressed, and he just went for the healer. And they didn't go for him. I actually don't know why. He was a long way away from his healer. They could just have totally collapsed on Scriff when he was low. Oops, I have to press play again. If you saw it when they were fighting in the middle, Scriff went down to around 40%, and then he spaced over to the healer and started harassing him, and nobody went down and just got on him. He didn't have anything. He just spaced. He couldn't get away. They could just have removed him early.
Yeah, they could have, but also he had some pretty clutch Man's Guards as well. And then you have Malachor just throwing out those M2s all day. Does some great healing, But yeah, just maybe a little bit better on the timing attack would have been, the clutch victory that the Worm team needed. But 2-3 for that first map.
Before pulling.
Eat before pulling, yes, guys. Eat before pulling. That way you can get your M1s off. Because you can pull and then get an M1 off before they space away. Because just as they're landing, you can knock them with your glutton fist over there. But actually, we have a bull's horn now. Like, ooh, that's pretty fancy. Oh, spacing away over.
Bull's horn.
Yeah, bull's horns, something along those lines. And look at this. Oh, that's a pretty good juke, though.
Don't break the shield.
Yeah, don't break that shield. I mean, it stuns you, does a lot of damage, and allowed Scriff to get in right there. And Zab's already down to 50% HP, missing Malachor, getting knocked away. And you can't spam M1 as a glutton or else you'll lose your rage stacks. And a nice Wuju right there from that stalagmite that Zab was putting out. And Malachor down to 50% HP and a double Venom lunge. This could be very bad. Malachor has...
gotta space it.
No, he can't. He is already down.
Oh, he already used it. Sorry.
Yep, and it looks like Zab's on him right now. Space is up. He's going to go right by Peta. Can he do a double soul link right here along with a stun combination from Pandrum? And look at that burst. That is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Never get close to a Psycho Pump with the ultimate.
There was space to him when he has the soul bind and the ultimate on.
Yeah, no, especially with a stun combination from Ranid, you're just a sitting duck just for all that damage. And, that's it. Zab almost died, but able to force that space because, Malachor's like, oh, geez, he probably has an aftershock. I got to get out of there. And, couldn't space by his other teammates because Pandrum was over there, could have taken him out as well. And the aftershock would have, been in the open area. So, it's sort of a good force of play by the Worm team.
Yeah, they force some cooldowns and they start doing some damage on them. Not like before when they have so many chances on the other map and just didn't capitalize on them.
I definitely agree. And, right here, a tricky play. Scriff not able to predict which target Pandrum is going on because, he's running by Scriff to get onto Malachor, who's the true target, should, distract the healer as much as possible. And look at that. They're just trying to go on to Zab all this time. He's just going to walk back and get some heals as, they're going to just start to get on to Malachor right now. They've got the rest of the team pretty screwed. And, oh my goodness, great other side right there. On to Pandrum from Peta. And the AoE from the heroic charge. Scriff max range, 63 damage onto Peta, 30 onto what's his face over there, Pandrum, and that just took him out. Yeah. So I don't know. Everybody's clustered up in the corner. You have to be very wary, especially against these two tanks. You got the barrier, so if you're close to anyone else, then you'll get stunned after you break it with so much damage. And then you also have Scriff with his heroic charge.
Yeah, the barrier is really clutch against the melee rundown as that combo.
Yeah, so sorry guys for that interruption. I was in Skype, or not Skype, but Ventrilo, and somebody decided to be a troll and try and page me, so I just left Ventrilo right there. He will be banned IP-wise for the rest of his life for doing that. But, alright, cool. Back to the game. It seems like wherever I go, I can't hide from anyone. Lay side. Alright, but enough of that. Back to this. Oh, good fear right there, but Pandrum just sort of running around in a weird pattern. As, he's getting on to Malachor right now. And again, what is Hybrid and Scriff doing? They're just on to Zab. And a weird fear/taunt went on to Zab, and he just ran all the way across the map. Hybrid has his ultimate. Look for something to come out on a Pandrum right here as a triple Venom lunge. That is going to do massive amounts of damage. I don't care how much you're going to CC. That is not going to be good for your team. Hybrid trying to get on to Zab, and Aftershock blocked because
other side
happened. So he completely smurfs that. So. I don't know. This could be...
I disagree on the tactic right now of going...
On the Zab? Like yeah. Oh, you never go for tanks.
Zab has the Stone Shield. When Stone Shield is down, they have the other side. They have a screen. They have the...
the Earth Storm?
Psycho Pump and Earth Storm, and he can eat. It's just he's not going down in a rush. They're not a rush combo in the same manner as they were back in Season 4.
They should go after Peta more than anything and force... I mean, because with the rage stacks, it interrupts some of the healing. Like, once the other side is down...
No, it doesn't interrupt anymore.
It doesn't interrupt anymore? Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. They fixed that. But you know, you can block the M1 and M2, and once you force the other side, you know, you can do a little bit of damage onto Zab or to Pandrum, who's getting on Malachor, and then you can just absolutely go to town because Peta has nothing after that. If you're in melee range, you know, the swap, what is that going to do? Oh, just a little bit of a slow, but you're still going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I think they just see Zab as like a huge target because, you know, he's just eating a ham bone over there, and they're trying to go after him, and Pandrum's just being very sneaky, so I guess you got to give some credit to Pandrum as well. And
my thing I would say would be Hybrid should babysit Malachor, doing damage to Pandrum and Zab when they're going in, and Scruff should just go on healer. He has so many outs to irritate a healer.
I agree, and oh, great space through by Malachor from that Aftershock. Not going to do any of that damage. Scriff has an ultimate himself.
Ultimate. Yeah,
he's going to get Pandrum. Not exactly sure why, but look at this. They're going on to Peta right now. This is good. They haven't really done like a crap ton of damage to Zab, and you know they're not making the chocolate rain down there from his stone shield. But you know Malachor fell in the meantime. They just okay. They get the counter kill onto Pandrum.
It's still possible to have a Vanguard.
Peta. Whoops. Are at 0.2 seconds.
Okay, now it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's impossible at this point. I was about to say, maybe if he got Pandrum real quick or Zab with the max range charge, but GG well played, and I am scatterbrained at the second. I want to know what's in my package. I got a package. I'm supposed to get a new microphone.
Who won the first map?
Who won the first map?
That was
Malachor.
That was Malachor, yeah. But yeah, it's put Scruff to make some harassment on the healer. If you get an M2 on him, he can't help with damage, he can't heal other than using E in space, another side. And you fear him in, what's it called, the taunt, and M1 him for some damage and all that. You can harass him and still using Vanguard and Reflect for defensive spell. You can use the Vanguard on the healer. If Hybrid calls he can't babysit right now, or something like that, well, use the Vanguard on your team, but you can harass the healer so much.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess, yeah, I agree with you on that one. You know, they just have to sort of help Malachor a little bit, but in the meantime, just Scriff do as much as he can. And
the thing is, Scruff's gonna force the other side on Peta if he just keep doing that harassment, because Hybrid is doing shitload of damage to that team at the moment. I think they're watching the stream. Look at it.
Yeah, so anyways, here we go. Here we go. Malachor is going to be chained on by Zab right here. We need that support from Hybrid, get that barrier so that Zab actually gets...
Psychic Scream is down. They can actually go for this. He's auto siding.
There you go. Hybrid uses the barrier on himself because Malachor is way out in the back, and Aftershock comes out. That's huge damage. And Lockdown comes out as well. Scriff with the charge. Good. Look at that 50, 41, 32 damage combo left and right. He's got all these Amplify stacks on him. Look at that, 41 damage. It's usually supposed to do only about 30, but with that Amplify from the Temporal Lockdown doing so much more. You know, Scriff, classic Temporal Lockdown into Vanguard Heroic Charge just absolutely decimates teams left
that was the
and right.
trademark. That was the trademark of that combo in Season 4.
Yeah, and look at that. Everybody dropping like flies. Pandrum not able to do much.
And they did completely what we just said to him. Scruff, go harass the healer. The healer, look how much damage he did, and he actually only did 50 damage before he used his ultimate. He couldn't help damaging at all, because Scruff was just sitting on his ass.
That is true. That is true. And, you know, again, I keep saying this, but it's so true. Sometimes a good offense is a good defense, or is an adequate defense. Just like Peta can't heal, so then, you know, Pandrum, any damage he takes, he's sort of screwed. And, you know, he got the taunt and gonna try and throw that War Axe, but Hybrid, oh my gosh, absolutely taking monstrous damage right there, and goes down to Pandrum and Zab. Surprisingly, you know, I thought maybe with that barrier they couldn't do that much burst, but I don't know, he might have used it on Malachor, and, you know, things just went wrong. So, you can't ever let a glutton go free. You know, Scriff was trying to get on the Peta, which is good, but he also has to remember, use those...
you need the Man's Guard.
Yeah, you need the Man's Guard. That'll get him tons of Rage stacks too, which will do more damage to Peta. So he's got the right idea going on to Peta, but he needs to come back and like make sure he uses the Man's Guard before all that damage has happened to Hybrid or Malachor.
Cat face.
What the heck is that cat face? That doesn't look like a cat face. That's terrible.
No, they need to be pro and do the pit bell.
Alright, well here we go. We're going to see Scriff trying to get on Peta right here, who's playing a little bit more up. And he's, moving left and right and dodging and really doing a good job just avoiding some of those attacks. And look at this. They're going to go on to Zab for some odd reason. He knows Stone Shield's not up. And barrier's already used, like the runic barrier. I don't agree with that because Scriff isn't taking much damage. Could save that for a better time. Venom Lunge comes out and completely smurfs his ultimate. Scriff right there, hitting nothing, going back to his trademark. Hitting nothing kind of ultimate. But
yeah, I just also remember that.
And Hybrid low and dead right now, and Scriff on the other side of the map, not able to do any kind of man's guard, not getting by Malachor even when he was low. So they're calling for a little bit more focus right here, as they are just getting outplayed a little bit.
Scruff, the tactic. Do like Vega did. No, not Vega. I think it was Hybrid saying he gave pizza if he won against us back in Season 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they won. So stupid.
As much as they have individual defensive abilities, if you see right there, Hybrid used his runic barrier a little bit too early on Scriff when he wasn't taking damage. Scriff went away, couldn't use his man's guard, and Malachor just is getting hurt sometimes. So they just have to use their cooldowns a little bit wiser, and then that's how they can pull out those really easy victories. But here we go. They're not going to worry about Peta a whole lot, and Hybrid, there you go, getting that man's guard. But in the meantime, Zab was getting on the Vanguard.
Zab is getting so much energy at the moment.
Yeah,
so
Malachor needed to fear Zab at that time for that strategy to be effective. But Hybrid has his ultimate, and the barrier is broken. Zab cannot get his ultimate off. There it is, finally. Scriff about to die. No, he's not. He's actually going to be okay. Reflect, he's going to jump back out, and here it is. Can he use a heroic charge at the last second? Zab not able to do damage, or else the barrier will break. There he is, 44. He's going to walk away so he doesn't get hurt.
No, why jump?
Oh, why'd you jump back in? You're in the enemy's territory right now, buddy. But he is a Vanguard. He is saying, hey, I think I can go in and do something, but didn't wait for the lockdown from Malachor. Hybrid gave him the barriers, but he just took too much damage. When you're low,
I don't think they're using Vent there. I don't think they used Vent in that match.
You don't think so?
No, because Malachor's space is over him, and at the same time, Scruff's space is in. So it looks like they're not communicating.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's really unfortunate too.
Yeah.
Because they have done this in the past against really good teams. They beat in Soviet Russia so many times, and Mushin and Ors back when Vanguard was a little bit stronger. But the same theory is still there. They just aren't executing quite as well this time. They've been out of the game for a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. It's not the same as it were before.
If you are low, just stay away. Get heals from your healer. You don't need to jump into an Earthstorm where a Pandrum is ready to, do a stun combo onto you. It's not going to work.
By the way, Cast, do you know if it's only admins that get the how many players online bar in the bottom of the start screen? Because I saw it on iOS stream.
Yeah, they're going to put that in the next patch. They're going to see, you can tell how many players are online.
Okay.
In the next patch. So it was by popular demand. Everybody was like, bring it back, bring it back. So, the devils are like, alright, cool, we'll get it in next time, don't worry.
But it was nice to know how many people there were on.
Yeah, and we want to see how much the game grows over the couple weeks, that we've been playing since this latest patch that took it out. More statistics is good. This game is all about, strategy, statistics, knowing your opponent, and, fun.
Yeah, it's true. It's all about that. Sorry.
Yep, no problem. So this is the losers finals right now, as we saw right there. See, what team won? Whoops. Oh yeah, shoot, I forgot their name. Team Have no idea. I'm terrible, guys. I'm the worst commentator.
I just have no idea against bread and cheese. Or the other way around, because it's bread and cheese that is the home team, so they're the home team.
Yeah, that's right. Bread and cheese did get knocked out of the winners finals right there. So this is the losers finals to determine who goes on to the grand finals, because this is a double elimination style bracket. So bread and cheese over there on the warm team. Update that. And donors by heart. Sorry guys, not gonna be there anymore. You got knocked
Yeah.
out. Have
Ban him.
no idea.
Ban him.
Ban him.
Ban him from the tournament for losing that. They didn't bring back the Vanguard.
But he showed a strong game with him for the most part, and he does have potential. He does have a place in tournaments and with a solid team, but just little mistakes right there, left and
There
right.
were some small mistakes, and the other team capitalized on it. So
We'll just have to see in the future what happens, as I am about to eat my last apple slice.
that's why I have 4 liters of Coke and I have 200 cigarettes, so I don't have to move.
I have a bowl of apple slices, a bowl of grapes, and a bowl of rice.
But I need to keep my form. I'm the fat smoking, drinking dwarf playing Inji. So
Yeah, close enough. Apparently, according to Zelthros right here, shouts to Zelthros saying I'm the sexiest man ever. Probably not true, but I appreciate the compliment.
saying you are.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm gonna link a picture. Oh, I'm gonna link so many pictures.
Dude, I know, my pictures are bad. But
You look like a guy I want to steal your lunch money from.
Alright, but
Yeah.
anyways, it looks like Pyoke's gonna have to space out into the middle. Here we go. If Zeb comes over and tries to pressure Pyoke, he has no way out, but, Gazhag and Noerty gonna cover for him in the meantime. And a nice chrono. Lightning arrow comes out, and a lot of M1 damage gonna be done by Noerty right here. Looks like Blitz comes out as well. Zab gonna get a double aftershock. No, a single aftershock because Pyoke's jumped out of there at the last second. Venom Lunge.
Zab's gonna go down.
Yeah, Zab is going down because he's away. Peta's being pressured by Gazhag relentlessly, and
he got pixie dust to death.
Did he? Oh, Pyoke's got the kill.
got the kill with the pixie dust.
Oh, jeez, that's pretty embarrassing.
Just for the trolling.
Just for trolls. I mean, Pyoke's 139, 54 stifling damage. That's more than a lot of other heralds I see. Because the right click is just so powerful. I mean, look at all that healing he did. Just right click, 280 from the dust, which is just the actual heal itself. And then it applies this kind of buff to you where it's called Spirit Dust. Every time you get hit, you get 5 health back, or 3 health, or 1 health back, depending on how many charges you have. But oh, here we go, nice charge in and nice rush down by Pandrum and Zab. But Noerty gonna illusion that and need a little bit more control if they're gonna try and make that strategy work. But with such M1 swingers, it's really hard to not proc those trances.
It's really hard with a Noerty playing the Seeker to get in.
Yep. And, not going to proc that one right there. Gazhag in a lot of trouble. He's going to Venom Lunge, and he only gets one target.
He needs to auto-side it. He needs to auto-side.
Yeah, well, Peta's, waiting for that to cool down. And here he goes. He's going to play a little bit more offensive after he tries to get heals onto Zeb, but no, misses the heals almost completely. And, oh, look at that crazy damage from the double Soul Link. Just everybody clustered up around there. You saw them all go down so quickly.
It does a lot of damage. Don't clutch up on that.
All of that damage right there was the 40 and the 33 just from one double Soul Link. So almost 80 burst damage. And if he did any more damage after that, that would have just, gone up so much higher. But we'll just have to see what goes on in these next couple matches. As it seems like, Gazhag's playing a better run on the Pandrum at the moment. But it also could be due to Noerty. Just look at that, knocking back melee so easy. He's able to get onto Peta right now and lunge, and the shots are down.
It's not good hitting the illusion. They're making him get a position he wants because you can pick where you want to stain.
Exactly, and that slow from the multi-arrow and the lightning arrow right there, very hard for melee to move. And look at this, got that lockdown. Zab is taking so much damage just from Gazhag, and almost got a double Venom Lunge.
And Venom Lunge on Peta, it's going to be GG.
Yeah, Zab could not get any heals of his own, and he just can't get any damage. Peta cannot get any damage whatsoever, and as we can see, only 60. He's not throwing out that Spiritual Link early on in the game. Especially when his teammates are going in. He needs to do that. And right there, just throw it out.
He needs to be offensive. They need to get the pressure on the enemy team. And goddamn, that they don't have to hit illusions. Please fake cast the illusions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Peta, he needs to just realize, okay, I'm taking a little... I can take a pot shot or two, but I need to get the Soul Link out if it's going to hit all three of the players. That way, when my team collapses on somebody, it's doing a lot of damage, forcing more heals to come out, which then will relieve pressure from me, because then they're a little bit lower, and I can, you know, sort of have more zoning pressure, because if they go in, it's like, oh, I'm going to link your team again, and you guys are going to be punished for it.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, the P-Pump has to be more offensive with damage. They really need to do it. That's what I'm gonna say. But it's hard. It's really hard for a double DPS to get in if they play a good Seeker. The Seeker, it can completely nullify melee classes. The Lightning Arrow completely removing your movement, and you have your space stun, you have your pushback, you have Q to slow and incapacitate, and you have illusion. If they first get on you, if they hit the illusion, that you have no idea which way he went. So,
and then it sets up for all the stuff that you just talked about.
Huh?
You get the... Well, yeah, if you proc the illusion, then you can set up with a multi-arrow to an ice arrow to a fire arrow, and just, he's really combo heavy.
Yeah. He's really hard, and his M1 does 15 damage, is really fast, and has a good range.
And here we go. We got an interesting development right now. Actually, Pandrum and Zab are going to be playing Ranids. So that's something to note right there. So it is going to be 1-0 in favor of Bread and Cheese right now, updating on the stream. And Vinakunju is probably not allowed, but it's a feature in the game right now, so we can't really prohibit it. You guys will figure that out later. I might post a video about it. But here we go. Pandrum gonna be going in pretty deep, and you know Zab gonna be going on to Piox as well. You know, yeah, the double stun combination can actually burst the target down very easily. Look at this. You know, Pettit, this is a perfect time for him to use the Soul Link right now. Rather than just like healing Zab just a little bit more, he could have used that Soul Link, and you know now he needs to heal, but he could have used that Soul Link a little bit earlier. It would have caused a lot more damage to happen. He's just spamming right clicks. Play as a Herald if you're gonna do that.
And he used the Spiritual Link directly into a shield that already were there. I don't think he had the time on it.
Look at this. Use it right now. Right now. Spiritual Link. Not when you use your ultimate. Like use it beforehand. And oh, Pandrum, nice other side onto him, and you know the two Ranids are actually doing a lot of work, but
it's just irritating to play against.
Yeah,
so
they bounce around all over the place.
You're like, okay, we survived a Ranid opener, and then there's coming a new one.
Yeah, exactly. But if they both open at the same time, or like immediately one after another, that stun combination lasts for such a long time.
If they had done that in the start, it would have been a stun into some darts when the next one stunned, and then they will have so much energy already.
Well, Herald would have been dead as well.
Yeah. If they could make stun into EX start and then stun into EX start, he would have lost already, like, I think 50-60% of his HP, even more.
So we'll just have to see how this works out. And oh, almost a nice swap by Peta right there. Able to get Piox, and that would have allowed Zab and Pantrum to do that stun combo we were talking about. But Gazak here trying to show why he's you know, pretty good Randy. Just jumps in and then jumps right back out, changing targets, you know, getting as many darts off as possible. And he's playing a bit more defensive because he knows this double Randy combination, if he can do a stun combination to help relieve the pressure. And look at that, Gazhag, that's what we were talking about, that double stun combo, and he went down to 50% HP. So that both of these Ranage, Pandrum and Zab, just really doing some major work right here. And there's no pressure onto Peta at all. And the Soul Link, game over if they do any damage at this point. So they just got to do, yep, there it is, Venom Lunge, and...
I actually think it was... No, it was an EX...
EX Lunge? EX regular Lunge? Okay, alright, I thought that was Venom Lunge.
I actually think it is.
Who knows?
Yeah, there's no Venom Lunge damage.
Oh, I think actually Nowhere T illusioned it, though. I might have been what happened, but regardless...
you can't illusion the Venom Lunge.
You can?
You can't.
The first hit?
It's not direct damage, after I recall. It doesn't count as direct damage like Flamethrower doesn't count.
That's... Well, that would be... I don't know. His trance is a little bit weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's pretty much over. I mean, Piox can't really do
could be me
much.
being wrong. Can't remember it at the moment, but
after
I recall, you can't.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably can't, but I don't know. I was thinking maybe he just pulled out some epic shit, but regardless, you know, this is over, and they need to do some work on PETA. That's what they were doing before, the Worm Team.
Yeah.
And right now, they're not really doing that. They're letting the Ranids just get to their mind a little bit. So, you know, switching up composition sometimes does help.
But you saw what happened if the two Ranids opens on the same target. He lost 90% of his HP in one opener. There's the Seeker. He almost died in one opener.
But he has to, like, when they come in, he has to either, like, A, illusion or B, blitz, and just, like, go on the offensive, swap sides, you know. Try, you know, like, when the Ranids come jumping in and lunging in, they just have to go past them, almost. You know, I think that can actually work a little bit. Like, Gazhag needs a better opener, of course, but
yeah,
you know, there he just didn't get an illusion, and you know, now they're sort of retreating. Whereas, you know, now the camouflages are both down for Zab and Pandrum, they can go on a PETA right now, and that's what Gazhag was doing. So lots of darts between those two up there.
But he needs to have Noity to get some control if they want to go for PETA.
Yeah, I guess. But like right here, Noity could go on a PETA right now, just free farm energy, and you know, Pyox can just jump out like that. And oh, here we go. Now everybody's in the corner. This is going to be good. Once Noity gets some, yeah, there you go, lightning arrow.
Nice lightning arrow.
Yep, and that's going to stop a lot of damage. But great illusion right there.
Trains.
Yeah, that's very good. And Pyox not having.
Ooh, they're gonna cluster up triple lightning.
Maybe. I don't know, random illusion right there. Maybe
Venom
he's looking for something. And PETA uses the other side, but Zab actually very low. Pandrum about to go down, and yes, Gazhag does take him out with a frog leap. And that's pretty much all she's saying, ladies and gentlemen. They got a little damage onto Pandrum, and Pyox did a better job of dodging, and that was about it.
I like how. When they opened on Pyox, Noity was standing right next to him, so he could make his split space through him to stop the damage. It's a good tag, having him close, make him babysit a little. He can't go as offensive as the Ranid, because one opener and he's dead. We just saw it earlier how he lost 90% of his AP. So.
We'll just see what happens this round, but Noity putting up a pretty good, you know, front here. Is actually, Pandrum can't use his camouflage right there. That'd give Noity the opener with his illusion trance to maybe get onto PETA and to get out of a bad situation. But nice lightning arrow, and Gazhag looking to try and capitalize onto Zab, but other side is used, and he's going to go onto PETA instead. Wisely gets out though, knowing Zab is close by. Lockdown comes out, and huge burst damage right there. Not much PETA can do about that. You know,
brilliant collapse on him.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly timed lightning arrow and jump on the same target. That's
after the lockdown as well, so it just amplified all of that damage.
Yeah. Lightning arrow is a really good spell. It has a low cast time, really long range, and it bounces and removes all your movement when it hits. It's so good. And the damage output from it,
yeah.
Of course.
And I mean, if you look at last round, Pyox did 177 damage. 91 of it was from Temporal Lockdown. Now, it doesn't hurt you when you actually get hit by the Temporal Lockdown. It's the damage your allies do with that amplified during the Temporal Lockdown. So, you know, as you can see right there, they just capitalized on that moment. 91 burst damage, because the amplify doesn't last for a terribly long time, but, you know, 40% amplify, you can do a lot of work really quickly.
They're going to kill Gazhag this round.
You think so? Yeah, but Ice Arrow with a nice support and a Fire Arrow, and they come back onto Pandrum. So, you know, great support by the Seeker right there. Never count out, you know, somebody until cooldowns are used, and Pandrum just trying to get away. Some heals coming out,
one more match.
And Zab, oh jeez, Zab gonna have to run out. Like, and you know, these Randoms are playing a little bit tricky. PETA has his ultimate, but what is Pandrum doing? He's in the middle of the enemy lines with no health.
He's stealth. He's gonna survive.
Yeah, well, he got other sided to save him, and here we go. Damage has to come out right now. Everybody is soul linked, and here we go. Let's see what kind of work they can do, but a temporal lockdown. Pandrum in a lot of trouble. A good Venom Lunge, and actually the Worm Team could be in a ton of trouble. Gazhag goes down. Pandrum about to go down, and it's PETA and Zab versus Noity, but he can't do it. Oh, Lightning Arrow just missed because of the other side. So close right there. PETA's gonna be able to heal everybody up, and I don't think Noity's got what it takes.
This is why you shouldn't hit the trains from him. It's so irritating.
It's so irritating. Yeah, but it's not gonna matter though, because Oh yeah, he's done.
Double cast.
Double cast. Yeah, you can do that as a Seeker. Oh, EX Ice Arrow. So able to try and get onto PETA, but Guardian Wings not going to allow any of that nonsense.
Did I tell you, or did I not tell you, that they're going to kill Gashag? They killed Gashag and they got the round.
They did not kill Gashag right off the bat, though. You're like, oh, they're going to kill Gashag right now.
No, I said they're going to kill him.
Oh my god. You just got lucky. You got lucky that they Venom Lunch and they all collapsed
I just wanted
there.
one more match. I really want to see what's gonna happen on next map.
I agree. More matches, the better.
Because Pyox, Gashag, and Noity can play a lot of different classes, and I really want to see him maybe try a new comp. It works what they do, of course, but they can switch it out if they want to totally counter combat.
Well, we'll just have to see this next round. Zab, I mean, they had some success there, and they obviously won, although it was 3-2, but... You know, Zab just can't really get in as a glutton, and he's just getting punished so hard. I'd expect him to keep the same comp.
Shout out to Loverboy.
What, Rex?
3-1-3-1.
Nowhere T. Nowhere T. Look at this. Changing up to inhib.
Sorry, I didn't see what could. Oh no, it's just going in hip. I don't know if I agree with that. I like Sega for her because it's just as irritating. It's just as irritating as the Ranets. He got his base to stop the opener stun on Pyox if they're gonna try to do that.
I don't know, right now they're just getting darted around all over the place. Slow and poisons aplenty as Noerty actually... Oh, you cannot proc that Wuju even if you do have camo. You cannot. You have to make sure you don't blow that.
And Noerty already have ulti.
He does have ulti. But he uses the EX space to try and get back in and to help his teammates. So I'm going to say a pretty good play right there. And Whale Burst, I should say. On the Pandrum, keeping him slow, keeping the attack speed down, and look at that Soul Link right there.
Look at the damage.
Absolutely fantastic. You know, Herald could not go anywhere, and it looks like, Nowhere Team might be able to get somebody. Triple Venom Lunge. This could be, oh no, that was a triple regular lunge. I was about to be like, oh, that could have been something for the Worm Team there, but not going to happen. This Gashag is the last man standing, and he's going down right now.
That's why I like to have the Seeker, because of he can push him away, he can stun him, slow him, and all that. He can really control him. Yeah, and the hip control him by putting a shield on, for example, the target to go for, and space over him. But I still say the Seeker was a better choice.
You think so? I don't know. I mean, Noerty was doing a lot more that round, in my opinion. So, and like the double spell locks, or like the spell lock is very good if they're trying to collapse on one target because they're both right there. And it hits two people. So we'll just have to see what they do right now. And he used the barrier on himself rather than a Pyoxt, and they're going to go try and fight him. But, you know, look at this, Noerty trying to get some flanks off. Good chrono right there. But he's leaving himself pretty vulnerable in the back. Yeah, he's going to space through everybody. Nice slow. And Noerty getting very, very low at this point. But nice Wuju. Not going to take as much damage right there. And oh my gosh.
Temporal lockdown and then some damage.
Yeah, Gashag had a double Venom Lunge. And it looks like Zab could be going down any second. Just a fear maybe afterwards. And no, that's not going to happen. On the Pyox? It's
not going to be anything.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything. So I thought he got a double, but that is not the case. And you know, I'd say Noerty did a good job right there. As a inhibitor, he can survive a lot more on his own, so Pyox can focus more on himself.
But Noerty wasn't the problem of surviving. Though it wasn't him most of the time that went for, because he actually was pretty good at using his solution at the right time. But yeah, it's fine to take an inhib against it, because yeah, his rune shield, if you get it down on their opener, you totally destroy that flow. But
well, also the Wuju to Wajis, like you know, that can CC PETA or Zab a little bit and stop that, you know, huge burst damage. Because if you space through them, then you know they're not doing quite as much. But we'll just have to see how this next round goes, as Pyox just spaces away, and he might be controlled by PETA a little bit. Yeah, it was a fine space because the Rannids used their frog leaves, and you know, nice knockback and Gazhag, in the meantime, just taking huge amounts of damage, just, copious amounts of punishment.
Double Venom Launch, they have to be careful stacking up.
Yeah, they didn't collapse on one another, and look at that. Peta, all of his damage really comes from when he... when he uses his Guardian Spirit. Look at that.
But look at his damage. He almost did 200 damage just by Spiritual Link.
Yeah, and he only used it then, too. He didn't use it before. And then a couple M1s later, and he's just doing burst 90 to 100 damage. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous Psychopomp when you stand next to him. I don't know. You have to be more excited. Okay, I'll try and be a little bit more excited, but my voice is running out, so...
Plagoo!
Plagoo! Alright.
Plagoo!
There you go.
Okay. Seal is gone, so now they can go for Pyox if they want. They can go for everybody.
They can go for everybody.
And Pendulum is actually trying to get on Pyox, getting some damage up.
Yeah, but Gazhag's coming back for some nice support, though. And Noerty stuck all by himself, but, Chrono's going to come out, try and save him from some damage. While Pyox now is very vulnerable, nothing to stop him, and only a Venom Lunge onto Pyox, but he has teammates right around him that could pop for a little bit more damage, but they spread. Wise play right there. Peta has ultimate. Gazhag has his own ultimate, only gets Peta with one Venom Lunge. And looks like Noerty in a ton of trouble. If you saw that right there, both Ranids M1ing away. The barrier was down so that he could not stun him after they did so much damage to him. He had no Wuju and he had no Waji. So great switch on to targets by this Cold team, and they are going to take this one and continue on to the grand finals. So nice job by Ham No Idea. So
that was a good run back they made there. I was kind of surprised that happened. But
really?
Yeah. It's only because I like the other guys.
The other guys?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, it was really... And yes, I'm smoking Kion. Really nice play of him. The rogue, the double Ranid is just irritating like hell because they can even space on you and then they space out and go for another target. So it's really hard to predict what target to go for. You need to just react on the camouflage and what is close enough for him to open on. So... And as you saw, it was not because the inhibitor was the main target, but they just blew him out in the last round. Like Blood James said, Ranid is made for switching around targets.
That's what they did. It'll lead them to victory for sure.
They get a space on one target, then they think, okay, they get some damage to that guy, so they're gonna go for him, and then they go on a completely different target because they got camouflage. It's so hard sometimes to predict what target they're gonna go for. So...
Sorry, I was eating more food, and actually something interesting. I have a package right here waiting for me to open. I might be getting a new microphone.
A new microphone?
Mm-hmm. Like an actual microphone instead of just a headset.
Who the fuck wants to use that? Oh, sorry for the word.
Mr. 2, it's so hard for you not to curse.
It's really hard for me not saying the F word all the time.
I know, in the interview you were like, I'm going to be good, guys. I'm not going to say the F word.
I'm not going to say the F word, and I think I said it 3 times, but hey.
You said it 5 times, buddy.
3.
3? Oh, yeah. Trying to save face. Uh-huh.
Have you seen Monty Python The Holy Grail?
Yes, I have. 1,
2, 5. Free, sir. Free. Okay, it's free. Argument invalid. You can't say anything from now on.
Argument invalid? Is that some kind of like programming error? Argument invalid. Improper syntax.
Yeah. Overflow. System can't find out what I'm saying.
System can't find out. Okay, so in this package, it's one part of the microphone. It's the XLR to XLR cable. So, alright, good. One part of the microphone in, and more to come later. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday I'll have that all set up and might do some streaming games with Mr. 2 and Zant and test that microphone out.
Yeah.
I could sound like a completely different person. Who knows?
How is it? Why is it that everybody asks who's Mr. 1 is? He died in a car accident.
Dude, Mr. 2 came out second, didn't like his brother, and...
So I got a car and drove him down.
Yeah. So, actually, gotta hype this up now, clap your hands, shake them out. Boom, this is the grand finals.
You want to get high?
Not quite, but get high off of life here. As we do get a Bloodgate broadcast. This is the grand finals for the Kill the King Round 5 tournament series in Soviet Russia on the warm team, and on the cold team, Ham No Idea. And they're going to be playing the double-ranted Psycho Pomp, something that they might be able to rush Chip Saiyan down with, but Rex could be knocking one of them back, and a Volcano for cover pressure could spell their doom. So we'll just have to see how they play it out. What is going on for this route? As I still have the hiccups. Oh my goodness.